Hey gamers, I am Cybersnack7, hope we're all well, and yes, welcome to the second part of my Super Famicom collection update video. Another 8 games to show you of the 16 that I picked up over the last 8.5 months or so. But before we get into them games, I just got a question a couple of people have been putting down in the comments saying, have you changed your room around again? And the answer to that, of course, is yes. As you can see now, my main cabinet with all my figures in her is behind me. 2 shelves at the side, and I've got shelves over now by my console and TV setup. Specifically tinkering around yet again, just to make space. More room for myself, of course, and of course more room so I can get quality games on the shelves. You know, slim pickings nowadays. I don't pick up anything and everything. I just try to pick up what I want so I can stick on the shelves. End of story. Quality is king nowadays for me. That's just the way it's going to be. But yeah, I will be doing a little update video on my room. I've got plans for that in the future. But answering your question, yes, I've changed it around again because this room isn't as big as you think it is, believe me. And anyway, that's in a new video. Let's talk about this video, and this is yet again another 8 games. Quality games these are. Not high flyers, not by any means. There's probably one in there that is quite pricey, which you got for a very good price, but these are just in very, very good condition this time round. So let's start with this game. A game that come in a bundle of 4 games. 2 of these I'm going to show you out that bundle. The other 2 are games I already have in my Super Famicom collection, which are F-Zero and Mario Kart, which I've now exchanged from my other copies. So I've got a spare copy of Mario Kart and a spare copy of F-Zero boxed. So I'll bring them along to Revival or Doncaster, and I just might trade them or sell them on to anybody who's interested. The offer's out there. So this game I've already got an American variant, but I haven't got it on the Famicom. But now I have, and it's in absolutely beautiful condition. And we are talking about Star Fox, of course. And now this game is in absolutely beautiful condition. Not a mark, not a blemish. It's absolutely crisp. This is the way games ought to be honest. But as I say, beggars can't be choosers. And if I get them right, it's all the better. But if not, you know, I can take it on the chin, take a little bit of a hit. But there you go, absolutely beautiful condition. And inside, I'm assuming is going to be no exception. So we've got a very crisp, unthumbed manual, which I'm happy with. And then we have, now this is weird, I've never seen one of these before. This is definitely a precautions leaflet of some sort, because it's got Nintendo on the back. But I've never seen a precautions leaflet like this before. Honestly, don't know where that's come from. Anybody else had one of those? Because that's the first one I've had like that. And then underneath we have something which I have seen before, but I haven't come across in many of my games. Of course, we have the obligatory green precautions leaflet, just telling you how to put a plug in the wall. Most important, that is, guys. And then, of course, last but not least, we have one of these, which is a nice little mini manual, both sides, and it gives you button configurations and the control system for the game itself, which is a nice little touch. I'm sure I've got one of these in another game. I can't think which one, but still a nice little thing to have. And then last but not least, the game in a baggie, which I think most of these are in a baggie, I think, hopefully. But this is in beautiful condition. See the sheen on that? It's absolutely crisp, it's clean. Pins are absolutely beautiful. Very, very happy with that. As I say, classic game, Star Fox. You can't go wrong with that. And as I said, I've kept this, 1, because I haven't got it in the collection, and now I have, and 2, it's in such good condition. It'd kill me to part with it anyway nowadays. So that is a keeper. That is a beautiful conditioned Star Fox. There you go. So that's that one. Next game is a game I have, one on the Mega Drive and one on the PC Engine, and this is it's a pinball series basically. I think it's Devil Crush, Alien Crush, and then there's this one which is Jackie Crush, and this one is for the Super Famicom. This one obviously a Super Famicom exclusive, didn't come out Japan, and if you played the other two, then this is very, very familiar to the other two in every way. It's one big table split into 3 tables. Also, you got secret areas and things like that. And the game itself is good. It's harder than the other two. It's the hardest one of the lot to me, I've found. But still a great little game. And condition-wise, absolutely very, very happy with the condition of this one. Yet again, really, really nice, tidy condition. Inside, we shall have a look. And we have a very nice manual, yet again. No marks or blemishes on that at all. Very happy with that. And we have, of course, I won't go into this one too often, but it's in there, so I'll show you. Of course, the obligatory green leaflet showing you how to plug a socket in the wall. And then, of course, the bagged game. And the game itself is yet again beautiful condition, very, very crisp looking sticker on the front there, label, and the game is in beautifully clean condition, pins and all. Really, really happy with that. As I say, I've now completed the Crush pinball collection on variant systems, which is nice to know. But I've wanted this for a while. As I say, this is an exclusive, so very happy to have that in the collection. So there's the second game, guys, and that's Jackie Crush. Now, game number 3 is the game I was talking about, the second game of the bundle of 4. And this game is going to complete a little collection in the Super Famicom lot for me. And as I was saying to you yesterday about the Rockman collection, I needed one more game to finish that little lot off. I've got at present now Rockman X2 and 3, Rockman and Fort, or Base, whatever it's called, and Rockman 7. Rockman X is on, of course, the American variant, because I've not bothered getting it on the Super Famicom. But the final game I needed, of course, was Rockman Soccer. Now this, yeah, it's a football game or a soccer game, but it's a game I wanted just to finish off my Rockman collection on the Super Famicom. And quirky little football, side-scrolling football game. You know, it's like Mario football in a sense, but just basically Mega Man characters within the game. But absolutely beautiful condition yet again. I've tried to find this for a while, and it's always been in really rough condition, not worth paying the money for. And this varies in price. And as I say, what I paid for this and the other 3 games, I could have picked this up for a loan. So that's all I'm saying. I've got a very, very good deal, because this can go, what, for £40–50 sometimes on its own. So you just imagine I picked the other 3 games up on top of that for the price of this game alone. So very happy to have this in the collection. So let's take a look inside of it. And of course we have a very clean manual. A little bit of a mark, but that's the pins in the middle that's holding the book together. But apart from that, it's absolutely beautiful condition. And then we have the precautions leaflet, which we 9 times out of 10 have, and lo and behold, the dreaded green put the plug in the wall scenario precautions leaflet. And of course we have the game in a baggie, and this yet again is in beautiful condition, very shiny, crisp label, and the cart is in beautiful condition. Pins yet again, not you can see much, but you can tell they are clean. But absolutely fantastic little artwork on the label again. But really happy to have this. As I say, it's a game I wanted to finish off my Super Famicom Rockman collection. So that's all done and dusted now, and as I say, I got it for a great price in a bundle of 4 games. So very, very happy with that one. So that's Rockman Soccer. Next game is a shooter. There are another 2 of these I want to get for the set, and of course it is Herodias Dar, if I'm correct. And as you can see, that is in very, very nice condition as well. Not a blemish on that one, no sun fade, nothing. It is in really, really crisp condition. Very happy with this. I love the Herodias. I've never really got round to buying these on any format before, apart from one on the Sega Saturn, but I wanted them on the Super Famicom, to be honest. But very, very happy with this. And inside, it goes like this. Yet again, beautiful, crisp manual. Very happy with that. Oh, we have a crease in the corner. So I take back everything that I've just says. But it doesn't matter. It's in complete condition, and I'm happy, man, with that. Underneath we have, that's different, a advertisement for various games on the system. Turtles, Herodias. What else do we have? I've never heard of that one before. And that's like a decathlon. And on the back we have Snatcher. And then some control, God knows what they are. Something for the Game Boy, I think, or the, it's like, I don't know what that is. Interesting to find out what that is. I'll have to look into that. But nice little advertisement there. Precautions leaflet, yet again, of course. And then, last but not least, cart in the baggie. And this, yet again, is in really, really beautiful condition. Nice label. A very nice, clean cart. Pins. Well happy with that. So that's Herodias Dar. Another nice little shooter to the collection. As I say, I do want the other two to finish off, which no doubt in the near future I shall be owning. But as I say, I'll just bide my time, wait for the right price, and pick them up. There's no rush. They ain't going anywhere. They're only getting more expensive. That's the trouble. And that's Herodias Dar. I apologise. Herodias Dar. There you go. Very happy with that one. The next one is right, golden. Yes, right. Well, put it this way. I've never seen anything like it before. It's an absolutely crazy, bizarre story. I think it's a Japanese exclusive again, and it's a side-scrolling beta with bizarre bosses, and then the mid-game you get a fight. You change into like a Power Ranger with swords, and you have to fight this boss. It's just totally out there. That's all I'm saying. It's bizarre, but it's called Golden Fighter Hypervision. And as you can see, you got all these people on the front. That is you as the main character, and then you got wrestlers, boxers. What else have you got? You got karate. You got all styles of fighters. You have to, like, basically, as you can look on the back, you can see you literally you're fighting bosses in rings, and then all of a sudden you'll come across yourself and you'll change into some sort of Power Ranger with swords and fight this main guy. I don't know. I really can't get my head around the story, but the majority of the game is like side-scrolling, like beat 'em up, take out a load of guys, and then get to a boss in a ring. It is absolutely bizarre, but as are many Super Famicom games, undiscovered to me, and this is one of them. So, you know, I seen it and I thought, yeah, I'm interested in it. I've got to grab that while I can, because it's something I've never ever come across, never seen before. And yeah, the box is in absolutely beautiful condition, as you can see. Not a blemish on that, and very, very good condition indeed. So let's take a look inside. So I'm looking outside because I think it's going to pour down of rain shortly. And inside, no exception, beautiful manual, absolutely crisp. That is untouched. Very happy with that. And then we have underneath, of course, the dreaded green leaflet, and then the precautions leaflet. Don't have to go into too much detail with that. And then last but not least, it's the cart in a baggie. And as you can see, beautiful, yet again, fantastic label on there. Beautiful clean cart. Very happy with that. But as I say, this game is truly bizarre. You know, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I might even do a little playthrough of this game just to show you how bizarre the game is. I think that could be a nice little video to mix things up a bit. do a bit of a gameplay of my videos. I might do that in the future. But that game is crazy. Golden Fighter Hyper version. It is madness, but a great game regardless. So, next game. I've got a bit of a soft spot for this game. I have all my life, ever since the arcade. I've seen the arcade, I fell in love with it. It's basic as hell, but it's just a game that's so nostalgic for me. And you know, if I could own the arcade, I'd be a very, very happy man, believe me. And the game I'm talking about is this one, but it's got a bit of a name change, which I find bizarre because other Japanese games of this certain game, it's called the original title, but for some bizarre reason, the Super Famicom decided to change it, and it's called Dragon's Magic, which is technically Dragon's Lair. Weirdly, as soon as I seen this, because I was going to get this on another format, but as soon as I seen this with the name change and the different variant and the cover, I thought, yeah, this is mine. It's all over. I just have to have this game, but it's in absolutely beautiful condition. The game isn't great, I know that. I do know that. It's not the best platformer in the world. It's very blooming difficult, like all Dragon's Lair games are. But in this case, Dragon's Magic. But absolutely, I've just got a soft spot for this game, regardless of what format it's on. I always love this game, and as I say, I've seen this, forgot all about the fact that this game would have been on the Super Famicom. But the name change alone, for me, it just gives it a bit more appeal to own this game anyway. Another variant to a game that I already love. But as you can see, absolutely beautiful condition. And we'll pop it open and have a look inside. And yet again, absolutely crisp manual, beautiful condition manual. Not a blemish on that. Well happy with that. And we have anything else? Yes, we do. Of course. Not getting into it. Green precautions leaflet and registration card. And last but not least, we have the game in a baggie, and it is in absolutely beautiful condition. Fantastic label, beautiful clean cart, and pins are excellent. And as I say, Dragon's Magic, that what appeals to me more, the fact that the actual game had a name change. And I just find it so bizarre because, as I say, I've got Dragon's Lair on the 3DO, and it is Dragon's Lair on the 3DO, the Japanese version. I don't know why they changed the name. Maybe it's a Konami thing, I don't know. But regardless of that, very happy to own this once again. I did own this on the American format, but to get it on the Famicom version and with a name change just makes it more appealing, and I'm happy to own this. I really, really am. I don't know why, but I'm really, really happy to have this. So that's Dragon's Magic, or Dragon's Lair to the masses out there. All of the 2 people that watch my video. I'm joking, I'm sure there's 3 more. Anyway, right. This game I picked up at Revival this year, and this is a game from a series I absolutely love. Regardless, it is the greatest series ever, equal to Metal Gear, but Metal Gear slipped a bit over the years, but this for me hasn't. It's such a fantastic series, especially on the Super Nintendo, of course. Is where it all started for me. One of the greatest games, one of the greatest soundtracks ever made on any game system as far as I'm concerned. And then I've owned it on the American format for a long, long time. I've wanted it on the Japanese Super Famicom version, and boy did I pick up a blinder. This game I've wanted perfect, and it's been very pricey over the years. But when I seen this, I had to second glance it for the price that they wanted. I think it was, I don't know, it was 40 or 45 pounds, and to me it was an absolute steal. I had to have it there and then. And when I got it, I literally had to double check it, because I thought, is this real? Is this condition, you know, that good? And it is, and it's absolutely 100% original. And the game I'm talking about is the one and only Castlevania. And this is in beautiful, I mean, the best condition I've ever seen any game. This is in absolutely brilliant condition. Not a thing wrong with this. It is in such a good condition. And to get this game, being the biggest fan of Castlevania in the first place, to have this game is, oh man, I'm well beyond happy. That's all I'm saying. Well beyond happy to get this. And it is the artwork. Oh, what can I say? It's just absolutely beautiful. Simple as. But to get this for the price that I paid for this, oh man, it is the happiest moment in my Super Famicom collecting like moments. One of my prize moments, without a doubt. But there you go. Let's have a look inside this beast. And of course we have there we go, the manual fell out. An absolutely very, very crisp, unthumbed manual that is in absolutely beautiful condition. And then we have underneath, we have a few things this time round. We have a precautions leaflet that's just flew on the floor, the dreaded green leaflet of the plug, and we also have yet another leaflet with advertisements on. The games on this time are Tiny Toons and Turtles 2. I think these are all for the Game Boy. They're all Game Boy on my Famicom game. So that's a nice little touch. Got that there. And then last but not least, of course, is the game in the baggie. And this is yet again, oh man, look at the sheen on that. That label is to die for. Beautiful, clean game. Oh man, I'm just so happy to get this in the condition it's in. It is in top notch, man. Beautiful condition. Very, very happy with that. So at last I own this, and I have Dracula X on the Super Famicom variant. Oh, let's pick that up a bit. All I'm lacking now is to get Dracula X on the NTSC American version, which is becoming rather difficult to find. So, but at the moment, happy as Larry to get that. That is absolutely fantastic. That's Super Castlevania, and that is one hell of a copy. Very happy with that. And then last but not least is this little shooter. Now, I heard about this again off, I think it was Kitsura, and there's a channel called SNES Drunker Watch, and he does quick reviews of games. And I love my shooters, and this one looked my kind of game. And this is called Super Valkyrie Macross, or Super Macross Valkyrie. And this is a really nice side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. As you can see, side-scroller, and with the thing, this is the robot can change to 3 different forms of ship, which produces 3 different kinds of weapons. The bad part about this is literally it's a one life game. You actually die and you start again. End of story. It is that difficult. But the game itself is in absolutely beautiful condition. Very, very to have this one. Well happy. I bought this off a YouTube. I bought this off an eBay guy who knows my channel, and he did a really good deal on this, and Herodias, believe it or not. So very, very happy to have this. Let's take a look in the box. And then we have, of course, a very crisp, unthumbed manual, as you can see. Then we have everything wrapped in the baggie. The dreaded green label. And then to top it off, the actual cartridge, which is in beautiful. Give it some shine, give me some shine, give me some shine. Oh, I've lost the light. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Look at that. Sheen on that is beautiful. Labels, fantastic. Beautiful clean cart and clean pins. But there you have it. Fantastic shooter. Yet another Jap exclusive. I love my Jap exclusives now. Trying to find a few more. Let's pop this back in here first. I'll show you that. So that's Super Macross Valkyrie. Great shooter, and it is steadily rising in price, believe me guys. So if you're into your shooters, go check it out and give it a whirl, and if you like it, snap a copy up while you can. Very, very nice game, Super Macross Valkyrie. And that is it guys, that is all 16 games, and it's not going to stop there of course. I am going to be collecting a hell of a lot more. I got my eye on some high price titles. As I say, I can pick some of these Super Famicom games up far cheaper than I can pick them up on the American format. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing into next year. I'm looking for some good side-scrolling platformers and fighting games, of course. A lot of, how can I put it, obscure games that not many people hear of from Japan that I'd love to get my hands on. So if anybody's got any ideas, anybody's got any games in mind that you could fill me in with, let me know down in the comments box. I'd be interested to know. I can go and check these games out and try and pick them up as along the way while I'm collecting for the Super Famicom system. All information would be greatly appreciated guys. So there we have it, all 16 games up to date. I might do a little collection video on my Super Famicom at the present real soon. Lots more videos coming guys. I'm going to keep them coming as best and as quick as I can. Bear with me of course, you know, things ain't the way they used to be. You know, obviously I've got other responsibilities. Vic the pug is fast asleep downstairs, so I'm kind of okay. This is why I've managed to do a couple of videos this week. And anyway, yeah, Vic's fine, I'm fine. The video's over. Hope you've enjoyed it guys. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching guys. Thanks for your interest. Thanks for your subs. And as always, I am Cybersnake7. Keep playing guys. And always keep watching. All the best.